This is a production of Cornell University.
So what I wanted to do now is I've got 5 slides, and what I thought I would do is I would throw out some management. At this point, I think you guys are like, I get it. So what I'd like to do at this point is sort of throw out 5 different sort of management protocols that, these are sort of generic ones, but 5 different management protocols and what the consequence of them are. So these are sort of take-home message type of things. Okay, if I go to a site, what are some of the things that I can pull out of my back pocket or out of my toolbox and say, okay, these are some of the things I should be thinking about from a management perspective. Okay, the first one is adding organic matter, and this part of the slide wasn't supposed to be here. Okay, so why do I add organic matter? Well, regular additions of organic matter are linked to many aspects of soil quality. Okay, and this is so how. Okay, well, if you guys didn't see this, don't look. If you guys didn't see this, and I said, okay, well, you have a problem. The answer is adding organic matter. What kind of problems do you think you would have if the answer was add organic matter? Nutrient deficiency or lack of holding capacity, lack of nutrient holding capacity. Not only am I going to be adding organic matter to add nutrients, but I'm also going to be adding organic matter to hold on to those nutrients. Okay? Sandy soil, for example, does not have high CEC. Okay? What other things might you be thinking about if adding organic matter was the solution? What? Soil structure, stability issues. Okay, certainly you add organic matter to increase infiltration, things like that, but that organic matter also will act, in a sense, like a glue. It'll be an initial glue for plants to then take over and anchor things in place, but it certainly, from a soil structure sense, organic matter helps with that soil structure, that initial holding of the material in place. Okay, aggregate stability and things like that. What other types of things? Any other thoughts here?
We add a lot of organic matter to the place soil a little bit easier to till earlier.
Workability. I bring sort of the issues of tilth. Okay? Not only will it do that, it will also increase infiltration, and it will increase availability of water to the plants that are growing on those clay soils. Clay soils really good at holding water, not really good at letting it go. Okay? All right, let's try one that actually I did do it right way. Okay, avoiding excessive tillage. Why would I want to do that? Well, tillage has positive effects. It does. But it also triggers excessive organic matter degradation and disrupts soil structure or stability. And because of the equipment, it can cause compaction, both because of the tires, but also because of the drills or whatever that you're running through the system. Okay. Strategy here, why would I want to avoid excess tillage? Well, there's the answers. Okay. How about another one? Carefully manage fertilizer and pesticides. None of these slides actually worked the way I wanted to. They were all supposed to say 3 and then just that, and then the next slide was going to be the answer. But, all right, so why would I want to carefully manage fertilizer and pesticides? Well, fertilizers can increase plant growth, but and if I increase plant growth, what I'm going to be doing for nutrient management? You guys remember this? It's sort of counterintuitive. More growth means, in a sense, more nutrients or more nutrient storage. Because yes, I'm going to be harvesting, but if I return a lot of that biomass back to the soil, it's now going to be in a form that's not easily going to be leached from the system. Does that make sense? Okay. Excess, they can target, or in their targeting, they can harm non-target organisms, and they can pollute downstream systems as well as the soil that you're in. Okay? Manure and other organic matter is a fertilizer, but it also can be a pollutant. Start looking at the phosphorus loading on ag fields, the dairy operations around here. Okay? Another one, increase ground cover. Why might this be a strategy? Again, bare soils, the answer is here. Bare soils are susceptible to wind erosion and water erosion. Increase plant cover, reduce that. Ground covers protect soil from that erosion, but it also provides habitats. And the habitats go right back to nutrients. Stable soil goes right back into water infiltration. Water infiltration's nutrient stability increases organic matter, which will then increase water storage. All these nice little feedback mechanisms. It all comes back to what the function is. What are these functions? Okay. Last one, increased plant diversity. Why is this a big one? Okay, well, each crop, I mean, if you think about the architecture of a plant, each crop has a slightly different architecture. And sometimes it's actually rather dramatic. Okay, if I have dramatically different architecture, this architecture is going to reach different parts of that soil volume. And as a result, I'll have more impact on a larger volume. Okay. Also, we can think about this from a sort of a systems approach. Diverse systems tend to be more stable or more resilient to some sort of stochastic type of event, some perturbation. Okay. All right. We feel good with this? This is, yeah?
This has been a production of Cornell University, on the web at cornell.edu.